RP Show continues on this Wednesday, and we're very excited to unveil. We've been doing it for a few weeks, the CFL Players Association Player Spotlight, but it's now brought to you by our friends at Sober Carpenter Non-Alcoholic Craft Beer. Check them out at sobercarpenter.com. You can order direct and get 10% off, or their store locator is there, sobercarpenter.com. I'm going to tell you what, Terry Williams of the BC Lions, let's bring him in now with his Lions not playing this week. He's my kind of guy, Terry, from Greenwood, Mississippi, and I'll tell you why, because everything I needed to know about you is in your Twitter bio. Everything I need to know about you. And we'll get into all that stuff. But man, the BC Lions are rolling. You went over there last year in a trade, so you don't know anything but success with the BC Lions, man. How's life here on a bye week in week 6 this CFL season?
Life is good. Right now in the facility, getting a workout in, getting treatment. A lot of the guys that are here. Trying to get better on this bye week. We know this CFL got a good team, so we're trying to be a good one on the bye week.
Well, you must be a special guy because we do this every week with a different CFL player. CFL Players Association lines it up, as you know. But they said, Terry's not a rep. He's a member of our association, but he led the CFL last year in all-purpose yards, right? You won that stat award from the Players Association. They think a lot of you, Terry. Now, let me ask you this. It was a great year last year. You're having a pretty good year this year. Is the best still to come from you, or what? What do you see?
I'll say the best, is yet to come. We got a great unit in front of me. The guys are hungry. I'm hungry, so that makes it even better for me. Everybody around me hungry, got offense, defense, special team. So I'll say the best is yet to come. It's early season. Everybody here, ready to work. Not satisfied. I'm definitely not satisfied with, how the season, is going for myself. I know I can do a little bit better. So the best is yet to come.
Well, here's what I like about you. You're talking about the team. I've asked you about yourself. You don't want to talk about yourself, but I got to ask you about you. And I know a lot of ball players, Terry. I've been in the league a long time, 20 years before I started doing this. You have in your Twitter that you were a walk-on. So you got to tell me about that. Ended up at UT Martin and a great career there, led you to the CFL. But talk about being a walk-on and how that led you to where you are now.
I'll say being a walk-on, it was a lot. It meant a lot to me, and it impacted my life a lot. Coming out of high school, I had no offers or nothing like that. So I tried out for a junior college. Went to the trials, had a good trials. Was in the coach's DM the whole time, asking them have they made the final. And they brought me back as a walk-on. Got red. It was in JUCO. Got red shirt and everything. Went through the whole process of being a walk-on. I love the process. It helped me a lot. Helped me who I am as an athlete, as a person, as a man. I left there as a 2-time All-American. And I can say that just saying that, being proud of the work I put in, and went to UT Martin, great place, But being a walk-on, it helped me a lot. It taught me a lot too.
Well, who do you credit for that work ethic and not give up? Because that's the road to the pros, and you're making the most of it now. But a lot of guys wouldn't do that. A lot of guys wouldn't put that work in. Who do you credit for that?
I say it in some interviews, if they ask me, my mother. I used to watch her get up and go to work. And sometimes when I go lay my head back down, she'd still be at another job. Her work ethic was unquestionable. She was going to make a way. And I was like, there's no way. I can't, if that's something I wanted, why can't I go out and work for it? Is that something I want? And she, made a way for me. I watched work every day and just work, and not let me settle or not let me have an excuse for nothing. So that work ethic definitely come from her.
Well, and you've got 4 siblings as well. I've looked this all up. Tia, Tamari, Montez, and Lashanda, and your mom. How do they all feel about this pro career that you're putting together in the Canadian Football League?
Oh, they're excited. I'm trying to get them up here. They trying to get up here. I want them to definitely come watch the game. They've been watching me my whole career, from high school, junior college, D1, middle school, Little League. But I want to get them up here to watch this game because they are a part of this. They help me and push me good game or bad game, they always tell me good game. So they don't know how to separate it. Like, they good game. You finish it healthy or you finish the game, good game. So I want them to be a part of this with me as well. Like see it in person and enjoy the fan base up here. Enjoy Canada. It's a great place to be.
And that's my next question. You've been in the league long enough now. I think this is your third season. Where, obviously, you'd want them to come to Vancouver. They would walk into BC Place and just go, ooh, it's such a beautiful place.
Yeah.
But aside from Vancouver, where's a road stadium you'd like your family to come watch you and the BC Lions play? Where should they come to?
After they come to BC Place, for sure.
After BC Place, where they get a cut.
I'll tell them to come. I'll say either Ottawa. That was my first stop, so I want them to come see my first stop. In Ottawa, there's a great fan base there. They still be in touch with me sometimes. And the fans, like, there's a good fan base there. But after BC Place, Ottawa would be the next one. I would love for them to come see.
Trust me, I get it. We've often said the top three. Winnipeg, Sask, Ottawa, and just throw them up in the air and see where they land. Those are the top three. But the BC Place and the Lions are making a run at that. So talk about, if you don't mind, this atmosphere last weekend when you guys speedboated the Alouettes there. And by the way, I was cheering for my guy Cody Fajardo. I watched it in Charlotte, North Carolina. You guys were all over me. You didn't give him a chance. What's going right for the BC Lions right now?
I say the main thing is everybody here is willing to put in the work, and everybody's coming to work excited, like ready to work. And there's no one coming to work like, dreading. They loving it. They excited that they got the opportunity to play football, professional football at that. So it's just like all three phases are ready to work. All three phases want to be better, and all three phases compete. Like, we gonna compete with each other in individual groups and teams and defense, offense, ones versus ones. We just gonna compete, and that's what is going good for us. And also, when we go have a home game, the fan bases make it even better. They loud, they want to see us. They want us to interact with them. We want to interact with them. It's just going good right now.
Well, we've all had adversity in our life. I assume you've had some to overcome for sure. That's how you got to where you are. I wonder what your team learned in the loss in Toronto, because these early season losses aren't necessarily a bad thing. It was a bad night for VA. We all know that, but you responded literally days later with that big win over Montreal. What did it show you guys?
It really just showed us, like, who we are. Like, we got each other back through anything. Like, before we even left out the locker room, it was like, on to the next page. Like, this ain't on no individual person. This is a group thing. Like, and no one even thought about it like that. We was just in there, like, happy for each other, like loving up on each other. Like, let's go, we got this. It's just one game. Like, we're not finna get down about it. We on to the next. And we excited. We was excited for the next game. Was excited for the next practice, to be honest with you. Like, we came in the next practice blazing. Like, everybody was moving fast. We got guys back. Had the whole big three back. Lucky Whitehead, Dom, Hatch. We had them guys back. The meeting room was excited. Everybody was just ready to see what's next. Like, let's go. That's what it was.
It sure looked that way, and I'm glad that you explained it that way. Well, Terry, this has been awesome. I've been looking forward to this for the last couple of days when I heard you were coming on, so I appreciate it. Say hey to VA for me. He's a great guy. I love that guy. Glad to see you guys are having success, and enjoy the rest of your bye week. We'll see you out there in week 7.
All right. Thank you.
Terry Williams of the BC Lions in our weekly CFLPA Spotlight, and it is brought to you by the Sober Carpenter. Sober Carpenter, non-alcoholic craft beer. Check them out at sobercarpenter.com. It is available in Vancouver because I have people writing me saying they're already enjoying it. So go to sobercarpenter.com. You can order direct and get 10% off, or check out their store locator and enjoy it this summer, Sober Carpenter.